Good evening, everyone. The topic for this video is going to be fighting food temptation at work. And the reason that I decided to do a video topic, the reason I decided to do this video topic was because I had to fight off a lot of food temptations this past week at work. It happens occasionally, but not to the point that it happened last week. Last week I was fighting off pizza, I was fighting off donuts, I was fighting off cookies, rice, bread, all of these delicious things. And that's why I decided to make this video. It's very hard, I know, for many of us to sit in the office and know that there's something there for us and that we can't have it. It's like it triggers something in the brain to say, what do you mean you can't have it? Of course you can have it. Go have it. It's like the more we know we can have it, the more we want it. So I decided to give you guys a few tips, my personal tips that I use that I think could be very helpful to a lot of people. There is one particular one that I don't know if it will work for other people, but you can surely try and let me know if it did. It takes a lot of willpower, to fight off these temptations. Sometimes we say, well, no, I don't want to say, no to the boss, but sometimes it's necessary. And unfortunately, that's what I did on one of those days. And I feel bad, but he understood. My boss is the kind of person that doesn't, force something on you. So it was really awesome. I said no the first time and it was gone. So, this, just got me wondering how many people go through this same struggle every day. I'm sure most of us do, especially when we have coworkers that love to bring, like homemade cookies and cake and all these things. I have become very strong in fighting these temptations. I believe because my motivations are high, and I think because I'm actually seeing results with the diet that I'm doing. So I'm able to say no, but I also realize that many people continue to be in the diet phase to where they're not able to resist. And that's what I want to help you guys avoid. Somebody's calling me. Okay, so the very first tip that I use, and I believe it's very helpful, is try to keep busy. Keeping busy will keep your mind away from the donuts are in the kitchen, or the donuts are sitting at, my best friend's desk, or, things of that nature. What I would do in all the occasions was I would, make phone calls that I needed to make, file documents. It was always something to keep me busy, always. So I wouldn't think about the donuts. I would literally forget about them. Yes, I would remember at some point, but then once I remembered, it was, like, okay, I'm not craving them anymore. It's different. It's different in the beginning than after, when you're like, oh, wait, there are donuts, but I don't want some anymore. That's an awesome feeling. Okay, tip number 2. This is the tip that I know will probably not work for a lot of people, but for me it works, especially now when I'm very dedicated and motivated to lose weight. What I do is I stand, you know, in front of the box of donuts, and I look at the donuts and think of all the negative things that will come from eating a donut. And I just take a few seconds. It's like I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna gain so many ounces, and I'm gonna have to fight harder, to lose that. And it's just negative, negative, negative thoughts of, what would happen if you were to eat that donut. Walk away, and then when you're away from the donut box at your desk, think of all the positive things that came from you saying no to that donut, from you not eating it or not touching it. That always works for me. Always, it always does, because it helps me balance out, the negatives with the positives. Um, Tip number 3: substitute the craving for the sweet donut for a healthy alternative. So in my case, I love apricots. So if I'm craving something sweet, I can have an apricot, or I can have grapes, or I can have, something that'll, give my taste buds that sweetness, and, keep me away from craving the sweetness of the donut. Now, I can't eat any of that right now because I'm on the Atkins diet, but that's what I used to do. So now it just has to be sheer will, or you can buy the Atkins energy bars. Those will take your sweetness craving away completely. I'm serious, those are really good, especially the caramel chocolate peanut ones. Oh gosh, those are so good. Okay, so that's what you can do. I believe that was number 3. Um, and I guess number 4 was the, bars. The power bars. No, not really. Okay, so tip number 4, and this is the last tip that I have. If you are watching your calorie count, you can go for the 100 calorie packs. I love those packs because you can actually, eat a whole pack, and then it'll just be 100 calories. Anybody can fit an 100 calorie snack into their diet. Now, this would not work for people who crave something, and they get a small taste from it, and then they continue to crave more and more and more, so they eat a lot more. No, you have to stay with the package of the 100 calories. So um you eat that one package, they sell, they've technically made almost anything you can think of into those 100 calorie packs. I have seen the cupcakes from Hostess, I have seen Oreo cookies, I have seen, the chocolate chip cookies, the a combination of like Ritz, crackers with pretzels and stuff. So there's a lot of things, a lot of choices that you have with the 100 calorie packs, and those are great, and I love those. So those are the tips that I have for avoiding temptations at work or anywhere really. Um, for me, it would mainly be temptation at work because I don't have anything at home that'll tempt me. I don't buy sodas or cakes or donuts or none of that stuff. Um, Occasionally I do for my children, or like my husband bought 2 boxes the other day. It was a little bit disappointing, but I fought against it, and it has just given me so much strength, and I'm hoping that these tips will allow that same strength to grow into you. So let me know what you think. Let me know if these tips helped, and hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel. If you have a channel, let me know. I'll be happy to subscribe if you subscribe to mine, and we can keep in contact. Okay? Well, thank you very much. Bye.